Welcome to an all-new episode of Flag to Flag Media Live. Flag to Flag Media Live is your go-to source for racing content at all levels. Host Matt Lamar, along with co-hosts JT Huffman, Zach Stalker, Peyton Walker, and Owen Bowers, keep you up to date, flag to flag, on all the latest racing news and promote upcoming events at local, regional, and national levels. We hope you enjoy this episode. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome to episode 69 of Flag to Flag Media Live. We've been off for 2 weeks.
Did you hear what he said?
What? What did I say?
Kids.
Grow up,
No,
Grant.
keep
Just
going.
Oh,
Grant started laughing. I couldn't hold it in.
I got you. We've been off for 2 weeks. I think we're going to do our weekly rotation starting tonight, which
I thought we were doing it after we got the first race in.
be midsummer for that
We
happens.
still got 2 months.
Yeah, it'd be midsummer for that happens. I don't even really know. I was hoping to have some racing to talk about, but Mother Nature keeps winning, so I guess we're just going to roll with tonight and see what happens. Surely he told me that he didn't have any late breaking news tonight, but I'd say by the time that the show is over, JT will come up with something to talk about late breaking. I know Zach's been thrashing to get his car ready. JT did send me a Snapchat of a new jig that they got set up at Club 92 Race Cars, which is pretty sweet. It was nice, JT.
It's a nice
It
jig.
is a
Yeah,
very nice.
it's very expensive.
I think Peyton's got his car pretty much buttoned up. I have no idea about Grant. Grant's filling in for Owen tonight. Owen went down to see family member's new baby. But anyway, check this out. We got new koozie cups in stock. I've got 10 of these Flex Fit hats that I'm going to be selling to help with finances over the summer.
$50 a piece, right?
Yeah, $50 for hats and $200 for koozies. I know it's kind of, inflation's high right now, boys. We got to do what we can do. So, but anyway, yeah. Is anything going on in your guys' world that you want to discuss? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
We're all just working on them, I think,
Yeah,
nonstop.
Yeah,
ration.
pretty
Right.
busy.
We had 4 months off and everybody but Peyton waited till the last month. Peyton was on top of it.
He was on top of it.
Peyton's car looks phenomenal.
It does.
Me and JT went over there a couple weekends ago and
Yeah.
checked it out.
Help me put my motor in, get it out of the house. No,
The motor
Right,
doesn't look like it belongs in a dirt car.
No,
It looks like a
belong-
piece of jewelry.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's nice.
I mean, it's
bling, bling.
beautiful.
and
it's
it
fancy.
sounds real fucking good.
It
Too.
does.
Say that.
what's going on, Debbie? Anthony, what's going on? Hey, Becky. What's up, Nathaniel? What's going on, Kenny? Kenny sent me a picture of his car. It's not lettered yet, but looks sharp. What's going on, Ryan?
Ryan's rocking the Bobby Labonte
I
throwback.
know, I've
Yeah.
seen that. What's going on, Marvella?
Sacky poo.
that's my aunt.
What's going on, Levi? And what's going on, Devin? So yeah, anyway, I was really hoping to get some of this Northern All-Star organization at Brownstown to kind of kick the season off. I talked to James, and I guess obviously he wasn't going to release a driver's list just because he didn't want to say they're coming and then not show up. So it's be more on them to put on their page. But he did say that there was a heck of a field of cars coming. So
Yeah.
it kind of stinks that they didn't get it in, but it is what it is. And Mother Nature is, I mean, what was this March? We go through this every single year. I know it's hard to schedule races in March, but it is what it is. And it's one of those deals where you're either going to hit a home run or it ain't going to happen. Right.
It really wasn't just March last year. We only had 3 points races in at July 1st, it seemed like.
Yeah.
I mean, we barely raced at all through July.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Southern Indiana this time of year. Be interesting to see if they get Florence in 2 weeks or next weekend. Right.
Oh, that's next weekend?
Yeah, it's next weekend, 16th.
16th. Yeah.
We ought to go with that if they get it in.
Same.
Yeah, James sent me a program in the mail for the Northern All Stars, so I'll have to look at it.
James asked Zach to be a member. He didn't ask me.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah,
just is
happens.
what it is.
I bet Ruben's gonna send you one.
Ruben likes me. I got a picture with him. He's an odd little fellow, but he likes me.
You guys ain't right. Anyway, but it's the same weekend as the No Way Out 40. So the No Way Out 40 is at Paragon on the 16th, and then the Northern All Stars will be at Florence on the 16th. So
Are you going to the No Way Out?
I'm going to No Way Out.
What all's running that?
Sprint cars,
Sprint cars.
Mods, and Hornets.
Yes, Mods and Hornets. So yeah, we're going to check out.
I'd rather go Florence if you want to go Florence.
Yeah, I think we'll go there.
How was the new millings they put down up there?
Nice, very nice.
They just did one section though, right?
Yeah,
They
the
did all-
front. Yeah, so as soon as you go in the pits, all that section there is all new millings. And then like if you pull through the pits and you're looking straight ahead where the silos and that little
Mhm.
all that fencing is removed too.
Oh.
So and then there's all brand new pit. There's a new set of pit grandstands, which is probably tenfold bigger than the ones they had.
They look really nice in the pictures and the video.
Yeah, and then all the new grandstands on the front stretch from last year, and the scales is in the infield now. So you pull on the scales in the infield.
How was the track? I talked to Logan. He
It
said
was-
it's pretty dry,
It
but
was pretty dry.
was it smooth though? At least.
Yeah, turn one was pretty rough, but I talked to the guys there at Paragon, and they put new dirt on it in October. Had a big rainstorm come through in November, kind of messed it up, and obviously winter sets in, and you can't really do nothing with it.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get there. I mean, there's definitely not a lack of effort there for sure, trying to make the facility better, and So yeah, I think there's going to be some awesome racing there this year, in my opinion, but we shall see. What's going on, Brian? JT has some big news.
I do have some big news. I forgot. Late breaking.
Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait a little bit until we release it. Caleb, just get with me. We can get something on there for you. I know it's not racing trail, but if you all would like to, for flag to flag, put some GoPros on my demo cars, I'll do it, Devin. At flag to flag, I know we cover a lot of dirt racing and stuff like that, but reading any motorsports content, I'm pretty.
Pro Motorsports.
That's technically
Pro
dirt racing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really.
Yeah,
It's on
is.
dirt.
It's on dirt. They had one out there at Salem on pavement last year or 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
2 years ago.
The one at Thunder Valley this past whenever that was we went was awful.
Was muddy.
Dude, it came a downpour. We were stuck in the infield.
I didn't think we could get out.
Yeah,
I thought we were in trouble.
stuck.
Yeah.
JT was the only smart one, wore rubber boots. Yeah, bad.
Let's talk about the shoplifter as we were waiting for our tables at Texas. Shoplifter.
All right, so we go down to Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah,
Was
we
you
going
there,
now.
David?
Huh?
Was you there?
I'm guessing
Well,
he's
yeah.
a shoplifter.
It was a flag to flag meeting.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I was
just-
just say I wasn't invited.
Yeah.
That one.
Well, it was about you.
Well,
But it's we got it
that's
lined
fine.
out now.
Yeah, that's fine.
it was so we walk into the mall there, and Elizabeth Finley runs by us just hollering at this lady stealing clothes or something. Of course, you know how the Finleys are. They
Oh,
get
yeah.
they get themselves in about every mess you can. It was of course Anthony was just sitting there just
Anthony was probably just chill about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was just letting her go.
They caught her.
Yeah, they did. Got all the clothes, and
Finley
Uh,
was on baby duty. He had his new
yeah.
grandbaby.
Elizabeth and her son-in-law was there. They went after the lady, but they got all the clothes and everything back, and it was just it was interesting.
Wow.
It was like being at Brownstown every week. Elizabeth was just taking off after somebody.
Taking care of business.
And then of course we got a seat right down from them, and we were having a good time. But
You should have told him it was Elizabeth's birthday.
no,
She scares
That'd
me.
make
I don't want her fighting me.
That'd be funny though. Devin saw we traveling all the way to Tennessee again this year. That's fall. How about go karts at North Vernon Fairgrounds?
Is that happening?
It
get-
does
I-
every year.
Doesn't.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be opposed to that. Tell Zach I need a hat.
I don't have any hats yet, but when I do, I'll get you one.
Are you making any merchandise for the new whip? Are you going to?
Yeah, I probably will be.
Gotcha.
Yep. That's a plan. I'm just not sure how I want to go about that yet.
Probably when I had to be drug out of the pits because it flooded me in. That's probably true. Was that November?
I don't remember when that was.
Yeah, it was
I
November.
think they said it was November. Yeah.
I mean, it absolutely poured. You couldn't even see your hand in front of you.
Yeah, we
It
were
was raining so
standing under
hard.
somebody's tent that they had in the pits or in the infield. We didn't know who they were. We just kind of standing there.
Wow.
They were still trying to run it while
Yeah.
that was happening.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild. Was it me and you that went and got food?
Yeah.
Stood in line.
Yeah. And we debated not going back, and we went back, and then about 10 minutes later is when.
Downpour.
Yeah.
came.
Yeah, we were pretty well soaking wet.
You couldn't go to the grandstands. They were tore up.
Right.
So you had to go to the pits.
Yeah. It was a wild mess.
Mm-hmm.
Alex said I didn't let that woman steal a single piece.
Yeah.
Caleb says, "What fuel are you running, Stalker?"
VP,
Nitrous.
VP.
maybe.
BP race fuels. Man, this is this is gonna be a rough one. I'm telling you.
Why?
Hey,
There ain't no
Why are
racing
you saying
content.
that?
did you
Ain't no
tell
racing
Matt?
content.
We
He's
weren't
wanting to do
even-
every week now, and he's, well, this one's going to be rough. What do you think next week's going to be like?
Yeah.
There's
Well,
racing this weekend.
Tell Matt about we got a 2-day trip now.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
up with this? Like, where's the other track?
So I'd been digging because I told Grant, I said, if we're going to go race, I want to go race Friday and Saturday. 'Cause
Right.
We're going to drive 4.5, 5 hours
Make
That-
a double
to
header.
Fairbury.
Dad, if you're listening, we got new plans.
So we're going to take off, what do you think, Friday around noon, 1 o'clock probably.
I have no idea how long it takes to get there.
And we're
Oh,
gonna
we
go,
looked it up already.
yeah,
How
we're
long?
It's like 4 hours.
4 hours. So, but they switched time, you said.
Yeah, they're an
They're
hour
probably-
behind us.
So we're going to take off. We're going to go to Farmer City on the 12th. Or is it
Yeah,
the
that Friday.
and then we're gonna do Fairbury that Saturday.
I got you.
So it's gonna be a 2-day deal. Kind of makes it's a weekend hanging out with your buddies,
And it makes it worth it to get a race twice
right?
if you're gonna pull over there.
You sure you guys can race there?
I met,
just got-
actually he called me because apparently JT can't ask him himself.
You're head of the expedition.
But I just messaged their Facebook page on Sunday and they replied back within like 30 minutes. So all we gotta do is take our spoiler off.
Mom's
That's easy
been
enough.
looking at hotels. She's found 3 hotels
Heck yeah.
options. All got pools and free breakfast. That's
course.
her.
Yeah.
mandatory
Hey, that's
list.
the
The-
criteria
the
you
We're
have
gonna
to
get
meet.
kicked out.
The free breakfast is never what you think. Normally, it's like an apple
And
and
a
granola
banana.
bar.
And a
Yeah,
banana.
a banana that's been
Apple
sitting out.
banana.
Or it's something you can't eat.
Yeah,
That one in Frankfurt's nice. You get bacon and eggs, sausage.
And then
Well,
you get apple
waffles.
juice. It's like 2 years old.
yeah. The last one that me and Allie and my uncle Darren went to, it was okay, but I was kind of scared to eat some of the food. But it was all right. I mean, still here living, so
Hey, that's the main thing. That is the main thing.
No.
I'm super excited about this deal, though.
Fairbury is like
Gonna
a
be a good
special
time.
race or something. I think it's like 1,000 to win. I don't know what they pay at Farmer.
Yeah,
Look at that up, but
yeah.
what is it for the crates?
I don't know. I didn't read it. They run their
Don't
like
matter.
nightly schedule is
I ain't going there chasing money.
supers, crates, mods,
Where at?
street stocks, at Farmer
Farm-
City,
Farmer City
and
is running a
B-mod-
bunch
and
that night.
B-mods.
And B mods.
Yeah,
B mods are big around there.
yeah. So I didn't look and see what they were all running that night, but
I'm assuming Fairbury was running crates too.
Yeah.
The next night. Okay.
yeah, I think it's a special for like every class that's running over there for
I
Fairbury
think it's
that weekend.
primarily a crate special, and then everybody else just
Yeah.
tagging in.
Hmm.
Don't look too
I'm
excited.
excited for it. Trying to get Tommy to go.
I think the more people go, the
Yeah.
more fun it'll be.
Well, yeah,
You
absolutely.
know?
Peyton, you gonna run with the late models?
Convoy.
Huh?
You gonna run with the late models?
I probably outdrive a lot of them. If they're the same as they are around here, shit.
Dang.
Oh, I like it.
Have you all seen the entries for the 100,000 win crate event down at Golden Isles? Wow. I think it's better than the World 100 field.
Is there a bunch of cars?
I think there's a bunch of super guys that's getting in crate
Running
cars.
in crate cars.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a crate guy win it then.
Yeah.
Just
Me
to show
too.
him.
Me too. Is Grant going to have any new shirts this year? Asking for a family member.
Probably not. Still got old ones though. Sell them.
check the clearance aisle on
Yeah.
GrantSimpsonRacing.com.
We're trying to get
Check
MSG
Goodwill.
into screen printing, but they're not wanting to invest.
You
Run
got
out
the
of money.
money.
You don't even sit there and do that.
I'm basically part owner and flag to flag now.
I don't know about all that.
Sell your half out if you can, while you can.
Get out while the
Yeah.
getting's good.
Stocks are high right now.
They are. Kenny said you got to hit them free breakfast early.
Ooh,
I love free breakfast.
I know.
I love free food in general.
I'll eat so much breakfast I'll skip lunch.
I've been to some good hotels that
so are you gonna go with us if it's 2 days?
yeah.
Okay.
I've been to ones that Zach's been to. Is that 2 apples and a banana laying in a basket
Right.
look awful, and then I've been to some that
When we went and
biscuits and
picked up
gravy and waffle makers and the whole 9 yards.
we went and picked up our trailer. It was during COVID, and they gave you an apple and a granola bar in a
Nice.
paper sack.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks for staying.
right.
Definitely looking forward to Macon opening. Yeah, I always liked Macon. Which is it on? Is it on the Summer National schedule? I didn't see if it was on.
I think it is.
Is it?
There's another track in Illinois that
It's a little bull ring, man.
Brad Loyette, who was a open wheel driver, he bought, but I can't remember. I want to say that Little Belleville track.
Belleville, yeah.
I think he bought it. That guy's talking about Illinois track, so he may know.
That's a bull ring.
Yeah.
Have you all seen the new banking at Bloomington? 23-degree banking now.
Hopefully, it makes
I
it
haven't
better.
seen that. I thought
What
it was
was
pretty
it?
steep the way it was.
What was it?
I don't know.
Well, they cut a bunch off the top, so I'm wondering if they just
It's
added
kinda-
some more back.
It's kind of dished.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
they
it was
cut too
pretty-
much off the top, it'll go away.
Well, I know that's what they cut off. I think that's what they did. So hopefully they fix it because it was more. And I get why they did it. It was because they're if a sprint car barely went over, more than likely they're flipping.
Right.
So they kind of cut it off. But when you got up there, it almost just went flat,
I know.
and it made it.
I
awful.
run right off of
Yeah.
3 because of that.
Yeah, it was.
I was used to bearing the right rear.
Yeah.
In the cushion, and there wasn't no cushion anymore.
It's pretty. I mean, I thought it was pretty steep already. So I don't know. I don't know what the degree was before that.
It's definitely steep because when you're sitting there, you roll into the facility. It's like looking up a mountain,
Right.
Oh yeah.
and it's just solid red.
First time I went on there, I've watched it thousands of times and whatever, and then you get on there, you're like, holy crap, it's a lot different than just sitting
Right.
on the hill. Even like you don't realize how steep it is.
I think Vernon's like that. When you walk up there and turn
Yeah.
2 and you look down, it's like whoa.
Yeah.
You're racing in a pond. It's like a pond bank.
He said it was 16 degrees before, so now it's 23.
That'd be interesting.
Trying to put a picture in my head, I don't really know what.
Didn't take geometry.
I don't know. I did. I didn't really pay attention.
Well, actually, yeah.
Show us, talk.
So-
So you got
You're a
what you got
machinist.
there.
So it
This
was
line
16 degrees.
intersects this line, which makes this line.
That's 22 though, ain't it?
That's
Is that
22 and
or
a-
23?
22 and a half.
Okay, 22 and a half. It looked more like 22 when you first put it up there. I didn't know.
So I say with a Mega at 23, they probably just raised the top back up again.
That's normally how you make an angle greater.
I know. But I'm saying they went back away from what they did.
I'm glad he's picking on you and not
Put
me.
it back the way. Put it back the way
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. I would hope. The
I-
racing there last year was awful. It was all bottom. I mean,
You
that
know,
Raleigh race was awful. I mean, you could
Single file.
It was all on the bottom.
yeah.
I do have to agree with Kenny though. If they don't have a Shoney's set up for breakfast, I'm not impressed either. We need a full blown Shoney's.
Shoney's
In
even
all
in business
hotels.
anymore.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
down south they are.
Oh.
Oh, Oklahoma, he's tuned in tonight.
18 minutes late.
Wonder if you got anything for sale, William? I
You
know you've
know-
been wheeling and dealing on Facebook.
I've seen that mini truck for sale, but I'm pretty sure the price went up from the first time he posted
probably did.
Because I thought about it. I like that.
Inflation.
I
Oh.
want one of them.
Every time he works on it, the price goes up.
I've seen his handyman.
Right.
jobs.
Hey, yeah, we're not even. That faucet that he posted the other day looked good though.
Phenomenal.
Had like, no, that's a bad deal. I was got Crown Vic for sale. You deliver?
He had a set of Crown Vic wheels that he posted in the Salem page said it costs like $400 to ship them on a crate.
Jeez.
Is he coming back up any this year?
Not that I've heard.
There's a Crown Vic Dirt Nationals. I don't remember when it was.
It's in April.
It's in April,
Yeah.
so they won't get it in, but you can come.
He's going to that Florida race or Golden Isle.
Jeez.
The big high dollar money
Yeah.
one
Yep.
with his googly eye car.
I don't know. Which one you taking over there, William? Out of those 12 Crown Vics you got in your driveway, which car are you taking over there? You taking your super speedway car?
So he's running a
What's it?
dealership over there.
They got free delivery.
The
That's not
googly
bad.
eyes match the toe when he come in.
I thought it was Cookie Monster when I first seen it. The blue with the eyes like that.
So are they gonna make up the race from this weekend?
No,
Did James say? Probably not.
no. I'd say that they're. When I talked to DJ Smallwood the other day on the hot pit segment, I asked him about it. He says it's kind of going to be a James call, but with James's schedule and stuff, I
Oh.
don't see. I think it's just going to be if they rain out, then there probably be any make
Yeah.
updates for him.
I'm surprised he don't get burnt out as much racing as he.
James,
Yeah, as a
man, he's
part
just
of.
nonstop. Caleb said, who moved classes this year up, down? Who you got out? And we can talk about that for a minute. Peyton moved up. Zach moved up. JT and Grant stayed where they're at. Who else is moving?
We're smart.
Brent Lee moved up.
Brent Lee moved up.
Jordan Weaver moved up.
He
Well,
was
he
already
ran.
in super.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ran
but
super
he-
last year.
Yeah, but he had a crate engine.
He had super in it.
He had a super engine at the end of last year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He did get a
Well,
new car,
full-
which it
full
does
season.
look slick.
Yeah.
He'll be in the full
right.
super mode and all that.
Who else is moving?
Philip Boudreaux's doing full time pure stock.
Pure stock.
I think Dustin Carr's got his super stock together.
Yes, he's running super stocks this year.
If you didn't ask, I can name a bunch. probably.
Exactly. I was sitting here thinking.
There's not as much movement this year as I feel like there has
I
been in
don't
years
know if-
past.
Oh man,
JT moved up.
Wow.
Are
I'm actually down 4 pounds.
you are
Yeah.
you still on that diet?
Seafood diet.
It's not really a diet.
that
No,
diet
no,
went
dude.
out.
Didn't you go like 3 or 4 days without any Mountain Dew or something?
No, that was Tanner. That's because they made him.
Who made him? The
They
doctor?
wasn't going to pass him on his physical, so he had to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the water. I'm not even going to go into that. The water he was trying to drink was not good.
That was a dirty water bottle. It's like,
That's exactly what it tasted like.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love him.
Greg Lynn moved. He's got a modified. So
Yep.
he runs
Yep.
Modifieds.
I heard Seabiscuit's coming back.
I heard he's going to be in Crown
That's
Vic.
the
is what I
rumor.
heard.
It's the rumor
Yeah.
going around.
I heard he's going to be in Crown Vic.
Derek Smith's boy is going to race full time Crown Vic this year, I think.
Okay. Yep.
And there's a Scott boy that runs around with him. It's going to do the same thing. I haven't heard
I
nothing
don't know
about
if-
my favorite Boudreaux, Cole. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know if he's. I'm sure probably still running carts.
Running cards, you think?
I think there's been a lot of people like chassis change and stuff too.
Good grief.
I know.
What's
Well,
going on?
Well, they
here?
started on you tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, we was picking on Grant. Say something about Grant.
Take your jacket off.
It's cold in here.
Phil says you look like you're pregnant.
Jeez.
One of the 3 main classes in the Midwest area. Which one is the best bang for the buck? Street stocks, 602 crates, or E-mods?
602s,
602s.
What's an E mod? Wait, what's the
basically like a
difference?
B mod.
Yeah.
What's a B mod?
Street stocks is
It's
not
a-
the biggest
it's
thing for your
It's a
buck.
crate. Well,
So it's just a modified chassis with a crate engine.
well, pretty much. I don't quote
Probably
me
more
on this, but
stock.
I think they can either run a crate or it's got to be a certain cubic inch. I know some of them are 3-link, but I don't know around here. I think they can run 4-link, but I'm not sure.
Hmm.
And then
So-
they got a certain shocks that they have to
have to run.
run, stuff like
So
that.
how many versions of modifieds are there?
There's a lot.
There's got X mods,
IMCA.
B mods, IMCA mods,
Wasoda.
Wasoda
Yeah,
mods.
what's the old mod?
I mean, geez, oh, it's a lot of mods.
Yeah. And I don't think there's really that big of a difference between a lot of them, is there? Like if you go IMCA
That's-
races,
that's what I'm
the tire's different and the body's a little different.
Yeah.
But I don't think shock wise and stuff you get into a lot of difference, do you? You're the mod guy.
I don't know much.
We did
That's why he
UMP.
sold it.
I ran a mod. I've got a pretty good record.
So Brent Lee has a very, very valid point.
No, it's not. You're moved up.
Is going from a mod to a crate actually moving up or down?
I think it's up.
Well, I know, but if you look at the big picture,
They always run them first ahead of mods,
They pay
and
more.
they do that based off of I guess quality of the class or the level of the class.
Everybody's ultimate goal is to get into the late model.
right?
No doubt.
Yeah, whether it's crate or super.
I think you're going in the right direction, Brent. I believe that. That's why I pushed Zach for a year to do it. I was trying to do it last year.
But my question is, from a financial aspect, is he moving up or down? That's a good question.
Once you get everything, you're moving up.
Like moving up, like you're gonna spend more in crates.
No. Well, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Makes
Like-
more financial sense to move to a crate
Yeah.
overall.
In my opinion.
Overall, building, running it,
In my opinion,
the money you run for.
crate engine's cheaper than.
Yeah, I think once you got it all sitting in the shop,
Yeah.
you're going to be ahead.
Yeah. You can buy. I mean, a new tire for a late model is almost the same price of what a modified tire was. You can buy wheels and stuff off, the big time guys. You can buy a lot of used good parts.
4 years on a motor
Yeah.
without touching it.
Yep. On a crate.
I
That's
think
big right there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And like Zach said, you got a lot of the resources that's above you in
Yeah.
the super program that's
Yeah.
touring guys that always have stuff for sale.
Yeah.
And you know as well as I do that it's still legit good stuff. that
Yeah.
They just don't run.
By the time I'm done, I'll have less money in the late model than I did my modified. That's just my opinion, though.
All those mod classes need to be condensed. Well, I would agree, but
I just think
there's
it's
too
based
many
on the
of them.
areas you're in.
Mhm.
I thought we were headed towards where it's going to be 2 or 3 classes of mods and 2 or 3 classes of late models as a regular show.
Right.
And Hornets. Because the G body stuff's. Me and Zach were trying to buy junk G bodies in auction. What was that? 2 or 3 months ago?
Yeah.
You can't even buy rusted out. We were just wanting them for the clips, and they were still
Right.
selling for $600-700,
Okay.
hmm
and they're junk. The whole thing's rotted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, then if you go buy the AFCO front clip, it's like $1,200.
Right.
Then you still have to weld it when you get
Right. But you might as well do that as
Yeah.
spend $700 on a
Oh,
one that's
No,
rotted.
Yeah.
You know.
I say
Wow.
that's the way it's probably going to end up going. Is I know a lot of chassis builders are already doing that, but
And then you got to hope it's not bent when
Yeah.
you after you do all that.
Right.
You know, you don't know what if it's hit a tree or a deer or something.
Yeah.
Brent said, "Don't run them first at Florence."
so if you're talking about financial eyes, like Dak said, basically, I don't know how you say that, moving up or moving down.
I think the prestige is
Cheaper.
up.
The Prestige is up.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I was saying.
Cost
yeah.
is down.
Cost is down. Prestige is up. Yes.
That's
If I'm going out there and if I'm going to run a crate and I'm going to run a mod like Trent Green,
yeah,
I'm going to rather win that crate race than I would
Absolutely.
the mod race. Not that I don't want to win them both, but
100%. It's just weird that from a financial aspect, though, you're cheaper.
That's
It's
my
better.
opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
spend
buy a new late model for the same price you can buy a new modified.
right.
that's why the mods are struggling because it's so high. I say they're struggling,
they're-
but they had 100 of them at East Bay.
Yeah,
Or
they're
for
struggling, but
Volusia.
they're struggling because the payout hasn't went up, and their costs have went up.
Right. Costs has went up a lot.
Well, yeah, costs went up for everything.
The late model
But-
crate pay hasn't went up a ton. It paid 800 to win 2 years ago. Now it pays 1,000.
Yeah, but I think it's like what 150 or $200 to start.
I think
crate.
so.
You got to pay a membership
So,
fee every time you go.
No, what is it? $10.
Yeah. I think it's $10.
Is that plus your transponder?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I have my
transponder on
own
top of it.
transponder though, so I don't.
He's high rolling.
You have a
High
lot. You have a
roller.
lot of money.
You just save money by buying your own transponder.
And you downgraded trailers too.
I did.
Yeah.
Actually, I
So how much fuel,
shortened, but I upgraded.
how much fuel is that going to save you over the year?
Probably less because it's taller.
I was trying to help you out here. I was trying to be.
Yours has that like tail
Positive
on the
about
back, right?
yeah.
Does it have like lights?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Let's see.
Got off topic.
Yeah, that's all good. Seems like they wreck a lot more cars in the mods, but it's cheaper than wrecking crate cars, in my opinion. Not down here. USCS is in the South. Crate motors get refreshed every 8 races.
Jeez.
Wow.
Phew. A new fresh blueprinted crate motor from a rep builder is now over 23.
I'm sorry, that is wrong.
Well, not,
because-
well,
Well, maybe
depends
where
on
he's
you're
at.
Depends on where
Depends on
you're
where
at.
you're at.
I call everybody down there, and you can
Oh.
get one for about 11.4, 11.5.
Yeah.
Dang.
Firing
just
shots,
saying.
are you?
No, if someone's charging.
Dryer, you don't need any of that, bud. You don't need any of that. What's going on there? $13K for a new Eagle minus carb.
Yeah, that's with everything. The
Yeah.
11.4, 11.5 was stripped down.
Yeah. Still 13,000 for an
Yeah.
Eagle is not a bad price, really.
Yeah, but then a carburetor for those are probably about $2,000.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know
well,
what it was for
I mean,
Old Smoky when I bought one last month.
depends on who you go to.
it's
$15,000
$5.
is going to get you going.
Yeah,
Did you say $9? Is that what you said?
I think if they would actually made it where the crates stayed more, not really stock, but more spec wise, shocks, all that, you'd have a lot more around here. Because
That's why the 602s are doing so good.
yeah. But
I
did they
like
stay
the spec shot. Well, I think a lot of tracks make you trade them if you win. I think they trade you shocks out or something.
For what?
I think they keep a set at the track and trade you if you win.
For what class?
602s.
Oh, that would be cool if they
That's
would.
That's
about
the way it was
only you
explained to
could do
me.
it.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think it's
know.
about the only way you could do it.
It's cool though when you go down south and watch some of them guys race, and like in the 602 class, they're running like old master builds, and
Yeah.
That's what
Brabers.
604s were here to begin with.
I know that's what's cool though.
William, we don't want you building nothing, bud. I don't know what kind of crate cars you're running in Oklahoma. I don't. Jordan said that's with the high dollar water pump, pulleys, MSD wires, etc.
Yeah,
Schreier, poor Schreier, he had all kinds of motor troubles last year. I've got 3 motors this year and didn't spend over 12,000.
do you buy them straight from GM?
Carb is $1,500.
Yeah,
That's cheap for race motors. Some demo guys have anywhere from 5 to 15 or
Jeez.
20K motors. Carb is a pan. Dang it, man.
From just watching what I've been watching as we've been doing this great thing together since I'm part of the team. I think it takes $35,000 to $40,000 to build a competitive car.
For a crate?
it does. total.
40,000 to build one. And that's not, I'm
That's-
not talking brand new. That's not a brand new chassis.
That's a used.
That's a used chassis. But I think 40,000 would put you a top 5 car. That's where you back me up here.
Yeah, he's right.
No, yeah. I mean, that's still cheaper
Yeah.
than.
Andrew Mole's got one for sale for 38.5, and it's a 2020, ain't it? Or is it 2019?
2019.
It comes with
Yeah.
it's
19.
it's a XR1. It's got tons of spares. The car don't have that many nights on it. It's got a fresh Hendren motor. It has a Hendren motor fresh by Kern, I think, and he wants 38.5 for it. And I think that's
That's reasonable.
one of the best. I think that's probably a really good deal.
Do you know who he got that from?
Yeah.
Who?
Greg Kendall.
Greg Kendall.
Oh, okay.
He bought it all
I
new.
was thinking
the way
of-
I understand. Greg Kendall bought it new.
I didn't remember who Britton sold his, not his recent car, but the one before.
Oh,
And because I knew it was that year or somewhere around there.
yeah.
And I think Craig's right on that too. I think to build a super stock to win $26,000 to $30,000.
Yeah.
So you're not much more. And we raced for $600. They raced for $1,000.
And you can't race that many places.
And I got to refresh my motor every 25 nights, 25, 30 nights.
And you can't build a top notch modified motor or top notch modified for that
No.
for 40. That's what the
Now I'm not saying you can't go right. You can go super stock racing for $10,000.
Right.
You go crate racing for 15 to 20.
But the key, but
to
key
be
word is
competitive.
competitive.
Right.
yeah.
That's the key word.
Right. And it all costs money. It's just an expensive sport we're in.
And like we always talked about too, it depends on how much money you want to spend,
Right.
how competitive you want to be.
Yeah.
It's not fun to go out there and run 12th and 13th.
That's the thing is there's
It's
not very
not.
many racers that are willing to to not pay it because everyone wants to be competitive. So
And once you finally break over and win one, like second's not even enough anymore.
right,
You're mad when you get second.
right.
So with these crate engines where there's like different places, they basically, I mean, they have to be the same engine, right? I mean, everything in them.
Yeah, they gotta have tags and everything on them. So they gotta be
it's
built by
just
a
based
certain.
on what people want to charge for them.
Well, they swap
Because-
them out. That's what I'm learning.
What?
I call it slopping it out. So they're basically taking everything to max tolerance.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, they go through and they
But
line
that's-
bore everything.
Yeah.
A lot of it's trying to, because when they come from GM, I talked to a guy that pulled one apart and he didn't have all the rings on the piston.
Oh.
So I mean, they go through and basically dummy proof it
Mm-hmm.
and put it all back together, make sure everything's lined up straight to make it last.
I just wonder with all of them having to be basically the same, of like, why is the price so much difference? I know it's difference between what carb you put on it and
Well, I
what
mean, like
headers and all
I-
that, but
I called,
I'm just
four-
talking about.
I called
engines.
4 guys and they were within a couple $100
Oh.
from each other. But I mean, you go buy one straight from Speedway Motors right now,
Mhm.
it's $8,500 before shipping.
And then you got to do.
And that's straight from GM. I mean, they're not,
Oh.
those ain't even went through.
Oh.
So, I mean, they've definitely went up because when the class first started, you could buy them dirt cheap.
5,000.
Yeah, but now there's a demand for them. So,
Like everything else.
yeah.
But when you're mass producing something like that,
Yeah.
you got people on the assembly line just doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't care.
And
They're
knowing
just there to
my
get a
luck,
check.
yeah, knowing my luck, I get old Jim
You get
Bob
the
that
one
wanted to go
without the
home
rings
early
out.
on Friday, and
Yeah.
Last one on the line.
yeah,
Camshaft. Why put a camshaft?
yeah,
Oh, Kyle Alt in the house. That's seen where you down. He put down here something about top contributor or something.
top thing.
Top fan contributor. Where was we at?
Sorry, I was skipping through some, reading them.
Kryptonite has great deals on chassis right now. There's not very many Kryptonites around here
That new,
in our area.
I think we talked about a little ways back, but that Kryptonite, what they call it, Vision. You know what
Vision.
they
Yeah.
call it?
Yeah.
If you just get all the parts from them, the chassis, and then like you put it together yourself, it's close to, I think, like just 17,000 or something. I guess, I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can put
Right.
it together. But
Kenny Wallace's cars for sale for 78,000.
yeah,
Wow.
that's Nick Hoffman's car. It's the one that he ran down in Florida.
Proven winner.
Has like
Yep.
6 races on it.
It's crazy. $78,000.
Hopefully
So-
that's with a motor.
So William's got a good question. Serious question. You
Oh.
guys mentioned only high dollar motors. I want to know, did you have more fun in a Crown Vic than high dollar cars?
Yes,
I had a lot of fun every time I got in that
Yep.
Crown Vic.
and I
I
don't.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I don't know that it would have been as fun if we did that every week.
Yeah,
But knowing that we didn't have to put it back together for the next week and that Bo was going to bail us out of whatever we got in because he had our back.
Yeah.
That made it a lot more.
Yeah.
easy.
That, and I think too, like we talked about before on here too, like the stress wasn't on you guys. Like it was
no.
you and the race car and just,
I
Having
think
fun.
that if we race that every week, kind of like Peyton did, you get to a point where you wanted to win all the time.
right.
I think we were just happy just to finish.
Just to make the show, I
Yeah.
was thrilled
Yeah.
that night.
So I mean, it was fun. It'd be nice to have another one that we could just go out and
That's my news.
go ahead.
Surprise.
Go ahead. We got time.
Well, I'm currently in negotiations with Reed Racing. They got a couple cars, and looks like we might get to do the Spooky 200 again.
There you go.
There you go.
So I'm pretty excited
That's
about it.
breaking news.
You know, nothing's locked in. He says it's mine, but it's got to make it through the year first. I told him I'd buy all the tires for it and supply all the gas, and I got the windshield and stuff. But
You just got to supply the car.
I want to take it to Bo first,
right.
get a couple extra bars put in it. Just
right.
not that it's bad,
Right.
but just if you're gonna go up there and run 105 mile an hour off the wall,
Want to make sure.
right?
Want to make sure.
What's the past guys running then?
They're probably running 105. We were probably running 100.
I looked down, mine was over 100. I just
Yeah, I don't know how accurate
So
they
is
are.
this a
Mine
car for
was-
both of you or just you?
Well, I mean,
So
we're working out a
assuming
deal.
it's 10.
Right now, just me, but we're on a deal.
Are you putting the seat over there beside him? Talk to him for 200.
He will definitely be there no
You need
matter
to.
what.
You need to. That would be awesome.
This just kind of came together on the other day when I put them panels on Facebook because people would
That
message
was
me.
nice of you too, by the way. I thought that was nice.
Well, yeah, but I couldn't keep track of who all wanted
I know,
what.
yeah,
I mean,
I
it
figured
is.
it was.
I was trying to put a body on a race car. My phone's blowing up.
No door
so-
panel.
No door panels. No door panels are going in.
I knew the answer to that before I even typed that post out.
But I had like 20 panels and they were all spoken for in like 30 minutes. So
That's awesome.
Look at
I've got
that.
more. We're going to dig out.
William said he'll supply the other car.
See,
Bud, you need to come up to that and check it out. Seriously.
there's nothing like it.
No.
110 at Salem, he said. Fast guys.
Cole's late breaking news is we're not racing until April. That is late
Maybe
breaking news.
Maybe it's an April Fool's joke.
Jordan's comment said blueprinting made the price of the crates go up, but
That's-
made them more reliable. That's
That's
accurate.
correct. Yeah.
So
He's
learn me
exactly
something.
right.
What's blueprinting?
Basically tearing it apart,
And just
putting it all
upgrade.
back together, and making sure everything's correct.
Dead silence. Everybody's reading.
Yeah. I think Jimmy, I mean, I think BMFs right now, I think their best car. I know Corey's obviously working on the super package too, but their BMF, the crate package that they have right now is the best the BMF has.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think they'll get their super program going.
Oh, I think so too.
They're getting some guys that can give them feedback now,
Yeah.
which will help a lot.
Then I think it's going to take Corey some seat time to get it figured. Because last year at the Jackson, I mean, he looked terrible on Friday night, which I think because I have my GoPro on there. But Saturday night, I mean, he totally
Yeah.
different.
He's a good driver.
He is. I think William needs to come up for the spooky. I think that'd be a good time. Jordan Weaver's 100% correct. But if you blueprint the motor, that means the motor is rebuilt. It didn't come that way from the factory. Prove me wrong.
No, I mean,
It's too spec, right, Zach? I mean, it's too
Yeah.
spec.
yeah, but I mean, when you get them from factory, like the one without the rings on the piston,
Yeah.
I would hate to go spend $8,500
Right.
and know that you just got a time bomb that's not going to last that long.
I think if you create it, and here's the other thing too. If you just go strictly crate motor, right? Gym crate motor, whatever. That's if there is something off inside there and the motor builder doesn't look at it, then obviously you're automatically behind the 8-ball compared to everybody else, and you're not even going to realize it.
Yeah.
So being able to take it to a motor builder or whatever, at least let them go through it, that bearings, seals, and all that stuff are good
Yeah.
before you race it. I mean,
Yeah.
that would suck to pay $10,000 for a crate motor and you
Yeah.
never even looked inside of it and they could have it
Yeah.
missing something or
And I mean, that's a good thing. If you got a series that'll actually tech, I mean, if they pull that tag and they know that engine builder and they test something and, say that they put a different rod or something in it,
right.
that's not really on you. It's on your engine builder. I
Right.
mean, yeah, I think you do get disqualified, but it ain't like
You
they're gonna
have to
ban
have
you.
certification to tear it apart.
Yeah.
Not any Joe Blow is supposed to be
Right.
able to go do it.
Yeah.
Now I've seen the seals for sale. I'm not saying
Yeah.
you can't make
Right.
it happen.
The new style's kind of harder, I think. I mean, there's always a way around it, but
I think this is just my personal opinion, but I think motors is obviously, a worried deal with the being sealed and all that stuff, but shocks is a bigger issue, I think, when it comes to crate car. If you buy whatever shocks you want to buy and guys spending
yeah.
the amount of money that they're spending on shocks, say here's a set of 4 shocks that you have to use and then race them. I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be cool. I mean, obviously they can't go backwards, but I think that's what they started out with. But you're so many different series. This series will allow this series will
It's hard
allow
to
this.
control it,
I think
yeah.
that's what they were running into.
It's not as easy to keep track of as like the clone go karts were.
Yeah.
Right.
$120 motor and we'll just swap them.
Right.
You know,
But even when I was doing that, I mean, we got one clone that run really good.
Right.
Bought the same one from the same guy, and it wasn't as good. So we went back to the old one. I mean, it's just kind of how it is.
Williams says he needs a 2-car trailer.
I don't have
I don't
The
have
only thing I
one.
can tell you about is to call U-Haul.
Hey, no, I don't.
We barely fit one on that.
Yeah.
when we did it.
Kyle said it's 100,000 bond to be a rebuilder. New styles still have QR codes that they can scan. It will show everything built, date, who done it, and when. Shocks is where it's at. Shocks are where it is. Go to out of the box. Shocks.
They're high too now, though.
Only reputable builders can blueprint them. They are cleaning them, checking tolerances, bores, balancing them, checking surface on block heads, dynoing them, etc. It's better than it came from the factory by far.
Oh yeah,
Worth the
for
extra
sure.
5,000. And that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Jordan is I'd rather somebody go through my stuff
Yeah,
and seal it
Yeah.
and stamp it.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to be on than be something wrong with the inside of my motor.
Yeah. I mean, you see some of the guys, they're not getting them rebuilt, but every 4 or 5 years. So
Right.
that's pretty good to me.
Would the rebuild cost about the same, on the other engine?
I think it just depends, but I think it's like $2,000, $2,500 around there.
So
for
the thing you
rebuild.
run into that too is you're not talking about a real good crank. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
no.
you're talking cast
Yeah.
crank,
I mean,
stuff like
they
that.
only
So
put
that's
out,
probably
like,
throw it away.
400 horsepower. All right.
Yeah, that ain't much.
But you're asking that every night. Every time it's fired up, you're asking all it's got.
Yeah.
Like old Smokey.
Nothing. It's nothing like that.
Yeah,
I asked everything that she's got every Saturday night.
thing screams.
It does with that $9 carburetor, or what she said a while ago. If you're planning on running Salem, get some tires throughout the year so you don't run into issues like everyone has.
I seen a guy on
Spikes.
Facebook selling those $360 a set for a Celeros.
Really?
That's cheaper than we bought the Walmart ones.
Oh
for.
yeah, and they didn't last 5 laps.
It's not too late, Kyle. We have to be the change. We need to be the change in the present.
That's what
It's
we
never too late.
we had said that, Kyle, but
What? It's too
it
late.
was too late.
No, we got to be the change. We got to have a positive mentality.
We're not going to change anything.
Oh, we're not. Okay, well that's fine too. I guess.
About the only change you're gonna get if you bring up a different class. And
Yeah,
start
good
it-
luck.
start
Good
it.
luck with that.
No, yeah, you're not gonna do it.
I agree with Kyle. The great class is the most economical class to get into start to finish. Unless, obviously Crown Vic or something like that. If you're just, don't have that kind of money.
You're talking about running it too.
Williams all about these claims. This,
I like claim rules, but you got to stick to them. You can't be one of those promoters that
Yeah.
Yeah.
is a chicken crap.
but he don't need any more stuff in his garage though. Like he needs to quit claiming stuff.
He'd be claiming everything.
He would be.
Well, yeah, when we race go karts, there was a claim,
There was on us.
and if you did, you had to go to the house for the year. You were done for the year if you didn't take the money. The only downfall you get into is like, so you're leading points, and the guy in second's like 2 points behind you, and you got 1 week to get a new motor, and he claimed yours the week before.
Right.
Then you might get into some issues trying to find a motor real fast. But
Yeah.
I don't know what the emoji is, but they them can have them. Who are you helping this year, Kyle? Are you helping anybody since? Ask my wife. I need 2 of everything. I can see that. Except Crown Vics, you got 7 of them bad boys.
It is nice to have a backup of everything you
It
got.
is. It is. Especially tools in the garage because you're going to lose one eventually.
I've got about 4 sets of them, but you got to have.
Gotta have.
You always end up not losing them, but misplacing them.
I can't afford the first set. Don't have 4. We
Well,
got that
David went
Cummins
to the
money.
junkyard. I had all kinds of stuff.
We didn't have what we needed.
It worked though, didn't it?
Kyle, is this your official retirement? Like, are you announcement live on Flag to Flag that you retiring?
They just quit. You can always come back from quitting, can't you?
That's true too. He'll be back.
JT, you gonna be ready for the 23rd?
Are you racing
Uh,
icebreaker weekend?
Mine's getting. I take mine to get lettered 22nd, right?
Ooh,
Don't look
Yeah,
at me like
Hey,
I
that's.
know.
I think that's what you told me the other day.
that's even better.
Mine's right after that.
Yeah.
So
Are you racing 23rd?
Well,
yeah.
Well, ain't no way to be ready. He'll have it all weekend. I'm dropping it off on the 22nd.
Oh,
Oh,
tell them to hurry up.
I thought I was supposed to drive the 96 car that night. Break in.
No,
He
Break
broke
in,
in
broke
right.
in.
He's broke in right.
Sorry, broke in.
Peyton, when's your first race?
That'd be first points night, April 6th or whatever it is. I'm not gonna
That'll be my first night.
rush it into.
I mean, I doubt
you're
we
gonna
race the
get some laps
23rd, but
practice, don't you?
All right. We're
Yeah.
part of the icebreaker. Usually we're not
yeah,
part of
because
that.
they got rid of the mods.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, forgot about that.
You can't retire at something you never made money at. And that's a Kent Robinson direct quote. That's true, I guess. Yes, Jimmy. Brownstown did cancel for this weekend. No races at Brownstown. So the first Northern All Star Late Model Series race at Brownstown is canceled, and I'm assuming will not be made up. The next race will be April 6th.
Nothing racing at Brownstown, nothing on flow, nothing on dirt.
There ain't
Michigan.
nothing going on
Hmm.
except Flag to Flag Media Live
Every week.
every week. You guys know
So-
you enjoy coming over.
When do you think you're gonna be ready?
I'm shooting for that first crate race, but I think it's
So-
April.
Well, it'd probably be the following weekend.
Yeah.
If Northern All Star, you said they're racing the 6th.
April 6th, I think. is what it is.
I don't think they ever have you guys on the same night, do they? Crates and
I don't
supers.
know. I don't know. No, they do. They have us on the same night.
Well, I
the
didn't know if they
plan.
had it with like the series.
We'll probably run supers that night, won't we?
No.
Pays more.
Yep.
If we win the Jackson 100, we pay for the car and come out with 10 grand.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
First crate race looks like it's April 13th.
13th. Okay. So that's a plan as of right now, but
Because
just
you
depends
got,
on when we get the motor and everything.
got the icebreaker. You got the spring meltdown, Northern All Stars, Ira Bastion Memorial, and then April 13th, the first crate race. And then the Crown Vic shootout is April 20th.
I'm not going.
Super Stocks run that weekend.
You're not going.
Not if you're going to call it that.
We're Super Stocks running that weekend.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, JT,
What do you
yeah,
mean?
JT's going to be there.
I'll be out of town on that one.
William asked when spooky is.
It's already on the schedule. It's a week after Fun Fest is only 3 days this year. Did you see that? What's the deal with that?
It's crazy.
I seen where they was cutting it down today.
I hate that.
That's my favorite weekend of the year.
I know.
It ain't even about the racing. It's just about hanging out with your buddies.
Yeah.
Finley's over there with his little tarp.
It was just,
TP's
just go
got.
there on Thursday still and just camp out.
I might.
I'm sure they'll let you in.
I was
Let
in
you
camp
pay.
last Wednesday, but I couldn't get off work. But now I can make my own schedule, so take off whenever I want. We'll take the old box truck over there.
Looks like Kyle's just gonna be a free agent.
I don't even know where the.
Oh, you'd love Fun Fest, William.
Yes,
Oh, it'd be.
That's what you should do. The box truck. Put some bunk beds.
some
in
cots.
it. Yeah.
All I do is sleep in it anyway. It don't need to be nice.
I don't even see the. Oh, right here. Season schedule. Spooky is Saturday and Sunday, October 19th and 20th. So
That'd be-
October 19th and 20th,
It's
William.
it's
I
an
think that's-
event.
I think that's the following weekend after Fun Fest, isn't it?
Last year it was.
Oh.
I don't know. It was the same weekend as Kokomo last year.
Yeah. So you're not going to Kokomo this year?
Now, if I got a chance to run Spooky 200, that's all. That makes any race you ever seen look stupid. That's a blast.
Jimmy, I would go to Cedar Lake if you're going to pick to choose. Go to Cedar Lake. Sorry.
That's just because you win. We need to congratulate Brad,
Yeah, congratulations to Brad Kemp for winning the.
SILMWS
Yeah,
championship.
he knocked me off my podium.
3 years, 3 different winners, no repeats. kind of
So
cool.
Kyle is going to be Brent Lee's nose height specialist.
Oh, yeah, that's what I say. He's going to be Jordan Weaver's fuel tech.
There's all. See,
That's what
Kyle's
he
gonna have a
said. That's
busy
what he
stuff.
said.
Yeah,
And he specializes in spoiler angler.
management.
Yeah.
He thought he was busy last year. It sounds to me like he's gonna have a lot bigger year this year. I'm telling you, it's worth missing deer season for to go to the spooky.
It's an
Guarantee you
event.
that.
4.5 hours for just one race. Then there's 3 other races before that.
I finally quit running the GoPro. I'm just like, I'm tired of spinning in circles.
Your race was 4.5 hours?
We were in the car for 4.5. We was
Yeah.
in the car for longer than that
Oh, it was
Yeah.
because
like
we
5
sat in
hours.
lineup shoot for like an
Yeah.
hour.
You guys are NASCAR.
No, it's cooler than NASCAR. We were sitting there at like lap 125 on like red flag number 10. And I'm just sitting there thinking, it is free. I'm about exhausted. My legs are sore. My body hurts. I got sweat pouring down everywhere. And it's not even hot outside.
Dad gets over the radio and he was like, "You cold in there?" Like, "No, Dad, I'm sweating." He's
hot.
like, "It's cold up here."
It was.
Wow.
It didn't feel like 4.5 hours, but it felt like a long time.
Kyle is the honeydew handyman of dirt track racing. You're gonna be Goldie's DJ too. Yeah, you are booked. Mike says, I sure hope we get to give that Harley on 50,000 way July 4th. That'll be awesome.
What's that?
That's that race down at Golden Isle. Correct, Mike? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's that 50,000 win Crown Vic race. I was
Yeah.
going to be the Northern All-Star Tech man, but I was tall.
You're not much
That's
taller than he
awesome.
is, I'm pretty sure, Kyle.
Yes. How many? So
I wish he was. I hope he's watching and see that.
No, it's past his bedtime.
Oh.
It's in bed.
Getting his nails done.
let's go to the Spring 50 with my mod motor. Do it. You got a shot.
I'd say full sins or no sins.
That's right. So I think that the deal in this Golden Isle that Mike was talking about, I think it's the pay's gonna be based off the car count. But if they get 500 cars, I think 50,000 to win.
He's on one.
Yeah, he is.
He's trying to keep that top fan contributor badge.
Yeah. So I think if they get 500 cars for that deal, I think it's 50,000 to win for Crown Vics.
500 cars.
Yeah.
Plus a
Harley Davidson. Yeah.
Wow.
Let's set the goal really high at 500. Huh? My goodness.
I mean, I'd say they'll probably get it.
I'd say they probably will.
We
I know
only
it's
had
a 500
48, and that was
Yeah.
Crown Vic Dirt Nationals.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, but this is-
1,000 to win. This is 50,000.
Yeah, but that it
50
has
times
no.
I mean,
bigger.
if you win 50,000, if there's 500 cars show up and you win 50,000,
What's the name of the race?
you can buy 10 Crown Vics.
What's the name of the race?
Good math.
What is it?
That's a high price Crown Vic, though.
Hey, someone earlier
What?
said in Georgia they're going for 8 to 10 grand.
Well, yeah, if they can win 50.
You should.
It's 10.
It's like me and Zach winning Jackson
should've went
100
down to
this year.
Georgia.
We got to get some cool little tire things for your 4-wheeler.
Hey, did you figure out your calendar though? With starting weekly, will your 100 show be on the Jackson 100 weekend?
We're gonna miss it.
Got the
Unless
third double.
Unless we get a couple double up weeks or
Double.
something like
Yeah,
that.
that's what we need. Let's do it next week.
You guys ain't right. I have to rewrite contracts, I guess.
What contract?
Yeah, I threw mine away. I got
Yeah.
I'm still amazed there's 43 people watching.
How about we have a pizza party
We can.
and a show all in one night?
We can.
We can double up.
Well, invite the Finleys.
I'll invite everybody. I don't care.
That'd be a show.
It would be. All right. So just so everybody know, I got 10 of these hats I'm going to be selling. These are $30 a piece.
There's only 6 there.
I got 4 in the house. And then the koozie cups are 5. So get with me if you want to buy
Dude,
one.
I'm driving.
Have another shot. Oh boy.
You guys got anything else you want to go over tonight?
Why are you cutting it short?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm not
We
saying I
still
was gonna
got,
be
we still
done.
got 3 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't say I was done.
Okay.
Oh.
Now we're
Those-
good.
Now it's over.
Are the bleachers still on track for Salem? April,
Yeah,
May?
or last I heard, yes. Last I heard.
There you go. You already sold one hat.
Yeah, just get with me, Caleb.
$50.
I'm gonna
You can't take it.
all
You
of
gotta
it's
buy
gonna
it.
be money to support us, support me getting to the track this week.
They're buy one get one if you pay 60.
Yeah, buy one get one free.
Kyle saying
$60.
Kyle saying don't shut it down.
I'm not shutting it down. I just said if I got anything else they want to talk about. Are you all
How
about
about
to soak
that?
tires in your area?
Speaking of
No,
that,
No.
no.
Why did they posted that rule down Speed Weeks about 3 hours before? You can't be.
Put them in ice baths and soak
Basically,
them in the pools.
yeah.
And
What came about? Like, did something happen?
Apparently, somebody did that. I'm assuming.
That's
Yeah,
what I was
that's
guessing,
what-
but I never heard like.
It was Cody Mallory, wasn't it?
Oh, I have no idea.
I thought it was Cody Mallory doing it. He's pretty smart.
Yeah, he is smart.
Kyle, no. Video conferencing in. All right, Kyle, get with me. I'll get you. We'll get a hat.
The old Coon Dog Academy.
Toon Dog Academy.
That's what they call him.
Who?
Cody Mallory.
Oh,
Icing down the sidewalls. I got 17-inch wheels for sale, 20-foot car hauler, 2003 Crown Vic race ready Mitsubishi minicab. That's that one at your one, Zach.
That's the one I
Minicab.
wanted, but it started out at $5,000. I think he's up to $7,000 now.
There's a lot going on in the comments.
A lot going on.
might just keep it going for comments.
A lot going on.
We need to go ahead and do next week's show right now. I think we can make
Oh,
it
we
another
can.
week.
We'll just go. We'll just sit here until next week.
Are you selling your koozies or what are you doing?
Yeah,
with them?
$5 a piece. And the hats are 30.
$5 for
Good
Goofy.
Lord.
Buy one at the racetrack.
I can get
boys.
them free at PRI.
Not
Grant-
those you can.
Grant gave me some MSG ones.
Couple.
Those are yours.
Oh, those are that's for me.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, you got.
thanks.
That's why they're $5. You got to pay for mine and Zach.
I just put a bunch of bubble wrap in the bottom of that box over there, so it's not really full of koozies. I
I'm
took
just
the
trying
other
to
out.
I'm trying to like get my way to the track this summer, boys.
Package like Motor State.
Hey, you want to talk about the hot pit summit? Why we got 43 people?
Yeah. So I did
Advertise.
start.
Hey, is this a new director?
What happened?
Yeah.
He's
I'm
telling,
trying to help them.
he's telling them what to do.
I just
I don't like this.
give them ideas.
I did
Being so
start.
bossy.
I did start a new hot pit segment on the Flag to Flag Media YouTube channel. It's going to be a lot of more one-on-one interviews. Does not affect the live show. The live show will still be on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Hopefully every
Weekly.
Thursday night, weekly.
Was that
Yeah, but make
gone?
sure, yeah, just a break on this. Make sure you go over and check it out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. It'd be greatly appreciated. So thanks, Grant, for pointing that out. And it is
Trying to help.
sponsored by Water Warrior Restoration, which that's your brother's company, right?
Yeah.
What do you think the rest of our sponsors do?
Huh?
Do you think the rest of our sponsors do? You haven't done that today.
I just put my paper up here, and then everybody thought we were shutting.
Well,
it
if
down
Grant's going to
tonight.
boss, I'm going to boss too.
Okay.
I'm not
still-
boss. I'm just giving ideas.
Still reading the comments.
I'm helping ratings go up. We gain more viewers.
We did. We actually lost 2, Grant.
Oh, I looked, there was 43.
Kyle's going to the casino on a school night. Maybe we should do that.
We
We can
can't-
lose some money.
We can't win on a
I seen him lose $700 at a blackjack table one night.
$700.
Yeah, the last time I was there, I lost a couple hundred.
I was throwing up over a couple hundred. I couldn't imagine
He
seven.
lost 700. We'll thank our sponsors tonight: Popbit USA, Jeff Mounts Transmissions, Real Deal Pressure Cleaning LLC, Solutions Directional Drilling, Birch's Sewer Drain and Septic, P3 Graphics, Superheat Solutions, Livers Motorsports, Alexander Ranch, Taylorville Jack Stands, Hoosier Auto Racing Fans, A1 Pest Pros, Racing Vector Store, Honeydew Handyman, Midnight Sports Gear, Niflis Original Designs, Jason Petmeyer Farm Bureau Agent, Greens Auto Sales, TSR Chassis, and our newest sponsor, Cane Tree Services. So I want to thank all them for all they do for us. Yeah. That's all I got for tonight, boys. Been a great show.
Oh, we're done?
Been good.
I don't know. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
It's
I'm
early
getting done with
dismissal tomorrow.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah.
early dismissal. Yeah.
We are going to do the
Wait. Scroll back down.
Hey, that's right.
I think Caleb Schreier was going to get on that one.
we can get Caleb on that one.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying now.
All right. Appreciate everybody for watching. We'll be back next Thursday night at 8 p.m. And until then, we will see you all in the next Leg Flies.